Hi, I'm Teacher Nika, and for today's math tutorial, I will teach you how to recognize and how to factor a perfect square trinomial. So this is our topic, factoring perfect square trinomial. So how can we recognize a perfect square trinomial or paano daw natin malalaman ng isang given expression na isang perfect square trinomial? So meron tayong dalawang steps na susundan. So ito yung una. If two of the terms are squares and they're always preceded by a plus sign, just like this example. So we have 9y squared minus 30y plus 25. So ang kailangan lang nating tingnan dito ay yung first term and yung third term, and i-check lang natin kung parehas ba silang perfect square. So we know that 9 and 25 are both perfect square, right? So, ibig sabihin, kapag nakita na natin na perfect square yung first term and yung third term, so, check na yung first step. And then the second step, if the square roots of the squared terms are multiplied and doubled, the middle term is obtained. So, meaning, kapag merong perfect root yung first term and yung second term, then the middle term is obtained. We just have to get the root of this term, the first term and the third term, to get the factors of the second terms. Kapag nakuha na natin yung factors na yun at nasatisfy yung middle term, then we can say that the given trinomial is a perfect square. Okay, so let's check. So since it is a perfect square, it has also a perfect root. So square root of 9y squared is equal to 3y because square root of 9 is 3 and square root of y squared is y. And then square root of 25, square root of the third term, that is equal to 5. And then this roots, we will use this as factors of the middle term. So we have 3y and 5. So dito po natin nakuha yung 3y and 5. And imumultiply lang natin siya by 2 to satisfy the middle term. Kasi kung hindi natin siya imumultiply by 2, 3 times 5 is just only 15. So lagi po natin siyang imumultiply by 2. Okay, so 2 times 3y times 5, that is equal to 30y. So, ibig sabihin nun, nasatisfy natin yung middle term. Kapag nasatisfy yan, so check yung ating second step, then we can say that the given expression is a perfect square trinomial. Okay, so more examples. So determine whether the expression is a perfect square trinomial, then give the factors. So this time, hindi lamang natin siya i-recognize as perfect square, kukunin din natin yung kanyang factors. Okay, so una muna, i-recognize muna natin kung yung given trinomial ba is a perfect square. Okay, so first step is to check if the first term and the third term are both perfect squares. Okay, so since we know that 16m squared is a perfect square because it has a perfect root, right? And that is 4. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So 16m squared is a perfect square, and also 1 because it has a perfect root, which is 1. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So these two, the first term and the third term, are both perfect squares. Then the second step is to get the square root of the first term and the third term. So that's why we have square root of 16m squared here and square root of 1. In-square root lang natin yung first term and yung third term, and then minultiply lang natin siya by 2. So yun yung wag natin kakalimutan, i-multiply siya by 2 after nakunin natin yung square root ng first term at ng third term. Okay, so after getting the roots, so we have 16m squared, square root of 16m squared, that is 4m. Square root of 1 is just 1. Then, i-write lang natin yung 2. Then, multiply it. 2 times 4m times 1 is 8m. So, 8m is yung ating middle term. So kapag nasatisfy yung ating middle term, then again, we can say that this given expression is a perfect square trinomial. Okay. Then, paano natin siya ifa-factor? So, to factor a perfect square trinomial, we have to get the square roots of the squared terms, then express them as a square of a binomial following the sign of the middle term of the given trinomial. So, ano na yung gagawin natin? Again, ang focus natin is yung first term and yung third term. Kukunin lang natin yung roots nila and then i-squared natin. Just like this. Okay, 16m squared, yung first term natin, and then yung third term natin is 1. Okay, square root lang natin siya. And then yung operation na gagamitin natin is depend on the sign in the middle term. Okay, since positive yung middle term, positive din po ang gagamitin natin dito. And then i-squared lamang natin siya. Then, after that, just simplify, get the square root of 16m squared, and that is 4m. Square root of 1, that is 1. Then enclose it with a quantity or parenthesis, then squared it. Then, yun na yun. That is our final answer. Quantity 4m plus 1 squared. So, ganun lang po ang pagkuha ng factors ng isang perfect square trinomial. You just get the square root of the first and the last term, and then i-squared lamang po siya. Then, yun na mismo yung ating answer. So, we have, again, quantity 4m plus 1 squared as our factors. Okay, another example. Let's say we have 25x squared minus 70xy plus 49y squared. So, anong pagkakaiba nito dun sa unang example? So, kanina parehas silang positive, but this time, negative yung middle term nitong example na to. So, paano natin siya ifa-factor? So, again, susundin natin yung dalawang step. Yung unang step, uh, i-check natin kung perfect square ba si first term and si second term. Since 25 has a perfect root, which is 5, 5 times 5 is 25, it is a perfect square. Then 49, it has a perfect root, which is 7. 7 times 7 is 49, so therefore, it is also a perfect square. So they're both perfect squares. Then second step is to get the square root of the first term and the third term. Okay, so we have square root of 25x squared and square root of 49y squared. And then don't forget to multiply it by 2. Then get the roots. So we have square root of 25x squared, that is 5x. Square root of 49y squared is 7y. Then you just have to copy the 2. Then multiply it after getting the square roots. Okay? Then 2 times 5x times 7y, that is 70xy. So, check natin kung kaparehas siya dito sa middle term. Para silang 70xy, so meaning na-satisfy po yung ating second step, then we can say that this given is a perfect square trinomial. Okay. Then, paano naman natin kukunin yung kanyang factor? So, again, yung kailangan lang natin gawin is to get the roots of this. Since alam na natin yung roots nila, diba? Ng first term and ng third term. Then, gagawin lang, ikukulong natin lang siya sa parenthesis or sa quantity, then i-squared lang natin siya. So, square root of 25x squared, then yung operation na gagamitin natin depends kung ano po yung ating operation sa middle terms. Since yung middle term natin is minus, minus din yung gagamitin natin dito. Okay, then simplify what is square root of 25x squared. That is 5x. Then just copy the operation. Then square root of 49y squared is 7y. Then just enclose it with a parenthesis and then don't forget to square it. And then that's our final answer. So our factors are as quantity 5x minus 7 squared. That's all. So hope you learn from this lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.